Hello everybody, it's Liliana here, and I thought I'd come out on a little walk today. It's been very hot here in the UK, as it has in a lot of countries this summer, and we're on August the 29th, I believe, August the 29th, so it's a bank holiday here in the UK. It's a lot cooler. The weather has changed. It was too hot for me to come out on walks even up into the woods. It was very hot, so I stayed indoors, and I didn't even venture out in the garden, which is most unlike me. But today it feels more autumnal for me. It's cooler, as you can probably hear and see. It's quite windy today, which for me is my perfect weather. I absolutely love it. So this time of year, summer, just when it starts to change, you'll find me I feel really excited about this time of year, because my favourite season's coming up. Autumn, always loved autumn, even as a child. One of my memories, walking up the hill in South Norwood to the infant school there, kicking all the leaves up, and the smell of the leaves. It's even now, looking back on that memory, the smell of the leaves, the autumn leaves, it was just wonderful. So yes, coming from summer into my favourite month, I just feel this tremendous excitement in the air. So changeable weather, and it is the time of year also for changeable situations. So of course, as humans, a lot of us don't like change, but the change that comes in for a lot of people, and is coming in for a lot of people, will help us to adapt to different situations. Situations maybe that we had wished for in the past, and then as time moves on and you get comfortable, you actually forget what thoughts you sent out. And it is the time of year when these changes are coming in. They're really coming in fast now, and we're talking about resets, major resets on every level, on the human level, on your physical level, on your mental level, and also on the level of the world, the galactic level as well. So changes on every single level. And these changes, even if they're on a galactic level, they are going to have a ripple effect, and the energy will come down and affect you. So I shared a little post on Facebook a little while ago about how love is coming in, because new light codes are coming in. They came in last week very, very strong, and I believe they're still coming in, but they've slowed down just a little bit. It's almost like we're in between two peaks of golden rainbow energy, uploads and downloads. So uploads, of course, when you're uploading and your energetic systems are uploading to higher frequencies. Downloading, of course, when you are being downloaded new information or new embodiments of your true self. So this is all what's starting to happen now, and this will take place from now right through until January, I believe, January the 1st, where we have a absolutely huge portal opening, as we do every single year, and more of the being made aware of the magenta energy will be coming in and downloaded. And as I'm saying that, I'm actually seeing it almost as if you think of a priestess or wizard with the high collars that come out like that, and they're showing me that in a most beautiful magenta colour. And of course they're taking me around the back of the neck, which of course is where the the chakra is. I can't remember all the chakras. It may be the well of dreams. I'm really not sure. I'm sure someone will correct me on that. Anyway, the chakra at the back of your neck, which opens up, which is a portal to heaven, a portal to the heavenly realms, that is opening up. And by January, the magenta will be basically surrounding that area, bringing electricity to that area, stimulation to that area, to get you going to that area. So if you have got any medical conditions surrounding that area here, you may find that they're getting a little bit worse. You may find that irritations are setting it off. Maybe a bit of back massage here just to sort of open it out and smooth the energies up. Get yourself booked at that osteopath or whatever it is, whatever treatment you go to, just to do that, and just to get this energy here just cleared and ready for that, you know, incoming, huge incoming magenta love energy, which is going to come down and sit right round here. So if you think of it as a support, I didn't even know I was going to talk about this. If you think of it as a, you know, the collars that you see people wear when they've had a neck injury and they need that little bit of extra support. Okay, so this is what this magenta energy around the neck is going to do. It is going to give you support. Okay, support in ways, I'm being told, that you have never had before. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that wonderful? So I think that is all that I need to say on that. If I've got anything else to say to you, we're talking about forgiveness now. Okay, they're talking about forgiveness. Forgiveness is the way forward. As I've said many times, forgiveness is the key to you moving up upon your pathway of life. I don't want to say your spiritual pathway, because your spiritual pathway suggests that you have to be maybe going to holy places, maybe seeking in temples. Your spiritual pathway is your whole life, from the moment you incarnate down onto this earth plane to the moment you leave. That whole life, whether you are religious, whether you believe in anything, that whole life is your spiritual pathway, because you are spirit. So yeah, need to get that in. And they're talking about forgiveness. Forgiveness will help you onto the next step of where you are going. Okay, forgiveness, as I say before, is not letting people get away with how they've treated you. It's not letting people get away with what they've done. It is helping to set you free from the bondage of the emotions that you have carried through, from the anger, from the torment, from the abuse, be it physical, mental or otherwise. Forgiveness will help you in this way. There are many exercises on forgiveness, and especially with depression. I'm being made aware to mention the depression. The forgiveness really does help that. It really helps to start to move them blockages within you, especially from your throat chakra. Yeah, you know if there is something that needs shifting, whether you're on a known spiritual pathway or whether you're not, you know whether it needs shifting. So as I've been doing this video, I've been made aware of every now and again I'm just drawn to the seconds that are going on, how long I'm timing, and the first one was 555. So 555, we have major life changes going on every single level. So that is on the spiritual level, on the physical level, on the emotional level, and yeah, on a spiritual, mental, physical and emotional level. We also have 09090909, which means the absolute beginning of a pathway and the ending of another pathway, okay, or the ending of a situation. Okay, so if you find that you've been in a situation where there has been a stalemate, and you can't move forward, for whatever reason, you will find that is coming to an end now. Or it has come to an end, I should say, and you are perhaps in that moment where nothing is happening, or so you think on a human level. Nothing is happening, nothing's going on, I'm not doing anything, I can't understand, why am I being left behind? You're not being left behind. You are in the pause. You are in the pause before you start walking again on your pathway. Okay, so we have things that are ending, things that have ending. You're in that pause before you get ready again. Okay, think of it as your resting time. Think of it as your reward time. If you're busy, if you've always been a person that has rushed here, there and everywhere, think of it as the time you've asked for, the me time. Okay, so I think that's about it. Yeah, what I actually was going to do when I sat down here was talk about the energy of the countryside, nature and everything like that, because I was prompted to come and sit down by this tree, which is beautiful. Haven't sat down here before, and really rustling, as probably as you can imagine it. So I was going to talk about that, but nothing is coming, so I guess I'm not talking about that today. I just wanted to say that it was very funny though, because as I was walking through the woods today, I was told which pathways that I should walk upon, and I was very drawn to the birds today, because as I walked around the corner there was a beautiful jay, and it flew away just as I came around the corner, but I saw it enough to know what it was, and every now and again I was drawn to birds. And even sitting down here, there was flocks of starlings. I believe they were starlings, just flying across, and flying really low actually, right down near the grass, and that was lovely to say. I love that. So again, getting ready for change. Yeah, don't be too hard on yourself if nothing is going the way you think it should, because when you think it should, again, that is your human mind, your higher aspects know better. So if you start feeling frustrated, concerned, worried, just sit, and if you find that your mind is too up and down to actually sit in a quiet state of mind, then take yourself somewhere where you can watch. You don't even have to focus on anything to calm your mind, but just watch. Like here, if I wasn't doing this, I'd be just sitting watching the grasses all move, watching the leaves and the branch, and that helps to calm your mind as well. And I'm sure we all know that. We just forget, especially in times of stress, we do forget that. So I'm going to love you and leave you now, and I'm going to sit here, maybe put my hoodie on because it is blowing up a bit and getting a bit cooler, and just be. Have a wonderful day, whatever you're doing. Have a wonderful evening if you're watching from anywhere else in the world and it's night time, and lots of love. Thank you for watching. God bless you all.